I go, well, for some of us, planning ahead may not be a big deal, but with the uncertainty of what each day may bring, security and knowing that all legal documentation is in order may bring a peace of mind. Kelly Kyle of Kyle Wynn Associates is here to discuss some estate planning seminars you don't want to miss. Always good to have you here on Midday.
Thank you.
Kyle.
It's glad to be back.
So this is important. A lot of us don't always want to think about, the unknown per se, but talk to us a little bit about why estate planning is important.
Well, we say it's necessary to have a plan just to protect for any possibility that may come along. Obviously, we know we'll all have to deal with an inevitability one of these days. That will happen to all of us. But in our firm, we specialize in planning for the possibilities that can occur as well. That main possibility that we emphasize is the need for incapacity planning. And that's one thing that a lot of estate planners sometimes don't pay what we think is really sufficient attention to.
Okay, and what is that? What specifically is incapacity planning?
Well, we just have to make sure that you have the legal documents that will ensure that your family or the people that you want to be in charge will be able to take charge of your affairs in the event you have a debilitating accident or dementia or a stroke or something like that.
What's the most common method? Is that it, the most common method of estate planning?
Well, one of the things that we recommend for our clients that we think takes care of everything, whether it's death, whether it is incapacity during your lifetime, is a revocable living trust. And that's one of the things that our firm is known for. And it's one of the things that we talk about in these seminars that we're hosting next week.
One of the questions, when should people start planning? Now?
Well, exactly. We say that it's never too early to plan, but certainly it can be too late.
Sure.
So we recommend that even younger people, just in their late teens, early 20s, at least have some basic documents in place. An advanced health care directive is very important. And then as they age on through life, it's important to sort of update that plan and add some components to it.
Sure. Can you talk about probate?
Yeah, probate is one of those things that we specialize in helping our clients and their families avoid. It's a probate, it's a process that goes through the Chancery Court here in Mississippi. It takes place after your death. It's how your property gets distributed. And it's one of those things that people just think they're going to have to deal with one of these days. But with the right plan in place, it's something that can be avoided. We avoid all the delays, frustration, cost of dealing with the court system by putting in place that good plan in advance.
Okay, wonderful. Well, for folks who are listening, they're thinking, I need to get something going, but I need to get my estate planning set up. You have a seminar coming up.
That's right. We have a series of seminars coming up. In fact, we'll be doing seminars every day beginning next Monday, the 15th, through the following Saturday. They're in locations all around Jackson, Ridgeland, Byram, Brandon. There's going to be one within just a few minutes drive of wherever you may happen to live right here in the Jackson area.
Any cost associated?
Absolutely none. It's free. It lasts about an hour and 15 minutes or so. Opportunity to get information during the seminar, get your questions answered after. And we also give the people that attend the opportunity to set a free consultation with one of our lawyers in the firm in the weeks following the seminar.
Wonderful. All right. Well, you heard it right here from Mr. Kelly Kyle himself of Kyle Wynn Associates. We put the information up there for you. Mark your calendars because, as you mentioned, you'll be going all across the Jackson Metro, and it will cost you nothing to find out how to properly prepare for life ahead, the unknown, and just making sure that you have all things secure. You have piqued my interest, even though I'm very young.
Exactly, but again, remember what we said. It's never too early to plan.
Never too early to plan. I like to pause that moment. Thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you so much. Glad to be here.
Well, coming up next, health professionals, patients, and families will all be under one roof for the annual Diabetes Super Conference. Details on how you can attend next.